Michael Blackson responds to comments from Katt Williams and shares his list of the top black comedians alive. All right. This one looks like it's about to be interesting. All right. Let's see this. All right. So he says, Katt Williams is a very smart midget nigga. He took shots at the top 10 comedians alive today so we can all respond and make him relevant again. Yo. He goes on to say also, I can't believe this lying, dehydrated leprechaun said he... Wait, what? A dehydrated leprechaun is crazy. That's wild. Said he told me to build a school, LMAO, laughing my ass off. I only built a free school so the kids can whip your ass for free, mother sucker. That's crazy. Yo, that mother sucker, you know what I mean? One of the things that Katt Williams has said about shout out to Michael Blackson, by the way. You know what I'm saying? My African brother. I'm from Nigeria, born and raised. He's from Ghana. Nigeria and Ghana are like, brothers, you know what I'm saying, or sisters, however way you want to see it. But one of the things that Katt Williams has said was that, Michael Blackson he's a real African doing a fake African accent. And truthfully, that is the case. His accent is definitely fake. You know what I mean? In the sense of like, but that's what works. That's what's funny. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he uses thick accent, his proper thick accent, if people be able to understand him. You know what I'm saying? So if that works for him, that's what he's doing. That works. You know what I mean? All right. So he says, Katt Williams is definitely top 10 comedians of all time and top 5 alive, but we all have to agree he is not the Katt of 2005. So this right here, he gives him his props. He's saying, hey, we got to be honest. Top comedians, facts, 10. Top 10, he in there. Top 5 alive, he in there. Like that's big. That's big. You know what I mean? He's giving him his kudos. And this is why I felt like I like the way he responded to this with jokes. His comedy. You know what I'm saying? Bro went on there, did the, you know what I mean? And he responded with jokes. Keeping it within the whole, entertainment, the whole comedy spectrum, comedy industry. You know what I'm saying? So we can't tell if he's being serious or not at this point because, it sounds, it's funny. It's like comedy, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. But shout out to him. He says top 10 black comedians alive. This is Michael Blackson's top 10 comedians alive. He says Eddie Murphy, for sure, Eddie Murphy, legend. Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, legend. I still haven't even seen his most recent Netflix thing, but I will, trust me. Katt Williams, for sure, legend. Martin Lawrence, Kevin Hart, Mike Epps, Cedric, the Entertainer, Earthquake. I don't know who's that. I'm tripping. Who's Earthquake? Earthquake, and guess who 10 is, you bitch ass nigga. You bitch motherfucker. Oh, nah, this might funny, bro. But nah, yeah. His list, I don't know who Earthquake is. I'm anybody that knows, let me know in the comment section because I'm my bad. My bad. Earthquake for sure. But yeah. His list is pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. His list is pretty decent. And of course, yeah, this is the clip from the
obviously it hadn't been I don't think it's in the last decade because you've been immaculate.
But we're not even gonna get into all that. But that's Michael Blackson's response. And funny response with reverence and respect involved in it as well. And tale of caution or whatever for he I think he responded right, for a comedian, you know what I'm saying. Then here we got in between the response we got It says people are still cutting up over the Katt Williams interview. So this was a weave this whole time. Damn, this was a weave? Like this was a wig type thing? It was bald? I know it looks decent though. It looks so good. The hair look like it's. I don't believe it. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't believe. I don't know. I don't know. This is a little intermission to the responses, but let's. You know what I'm saying?
It was clearly lying.
Bro,
It was clearly lying. It was clearly lying.
So this is I guess this is the social media version of the response to Katt Williams. You know what I'm saying, his thing. You know what I'm saying. This is the social media response to the response.
It was clearly lying.
Katt Williams said he was accepted into college at 7. I must have skipped that part because that's crazy. Read 3K books a year, 3,000 books a year. That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Since he was 8 and can currently run a 4.4 at 42 years old. Damn, Katt Williams 42. Shout out to him. But I feel like all these things he was saying, it was just, I think he was playing with that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, with the idea of like, you going to let these people come here and lie? Okay, I'm going to come in and lie too. You know what I'm saying? And then he got serious and got into the serious part. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I mean, okay, let's keep going. It says, y'all ain't tell me this Katt Williams interview is longer than The Color Purple. It sure was a long interview. I'm not even going to lie. It definitely was a long interview. It was, but us, content creators or podcasters and whatnot, and, so whatever you want to call us, we sit down, and we enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to lie to you that, as I've gotten older, video games I don't even play. Like, I don't play games like that. I got a PlayStation 4. All I do is use it to watch YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I'm, constantly working, producing content for y'all and stuff. And then other work, you know what I mean? So it's just, you know what I mean? All right. Shannon Sharp just said hello and Katt. I already know where this is going. Shannon Sharp just said hello and Katt Williams was like, I'll begin with a list of everyone who I think is untalented in alphabetical order. After we finish up with that, I'm going to tell you about all the people who stole from. This is true. You know what I'm saying? And I was watching we gonna go. I think we're gonna stick on this topic today. For depending on how long we stream. But yeah, there's a lot about this Katt Williams thing going in. But what was I about to say? I was watching this thing. Shannon Sharp. We're gonna watch it too. Shannon Sharp was talking, on his one of his shows, and he was just talking about how he got there, and Katt was just going in. Like he said he ain't even said no words. Boom, he already took 30 minutes of the thing. You know what I'm saying? He said one word, Katt Williams took 30 minutes of it. You know what I mean? So I think it was a good interview. That's what makes a good interview. You know what I'm saying? People being able to, talk, you know what I'm saying? Just being free. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely think it was a great interview, to be honest. Katt Williams saying someone had a light shine. Sorry. I don't know what I just said. Katt Williams, I got dyslexia, bro. Katt Williams saying someone had a light-skinned, ugly-faced wife. It could apply to 7 people. Has me hollering. That's crazy. Katt Williams interview and Epstein's list dropping on the same day definitely proves the universe bends towards being a messy bitch that lives for drama. Damn, I didn't know the Epstein thing dropped the same what's it called? The same day. The list is out. Damn, I'm gonna have to check that out. I might check that out. We'll see, maybe either today or tomorrow. So after several breaks to respond to phone calls and work emails, I finally finished that Katt Williams interview. It was long, bro. I'm one of the 10 black people in America who hasn't hit. I don't know what. I'm one of the 10 black people in America who wasn't hit. Oh, okay. Who wasn't hit. I don't know what that. Okay. Anyway, I don't know what that means. But this is a social media response, man. So shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? That was on there. All right. Then we have the Ricky Smiley response to Katt Williams. You know what I'm saying? So it says, Ricky Smiley response to audition. It's a audio. Okay. It says, Ricky Smiley responds to Katt Williams' recent comments. He says, we want to wish Katt Williams the best. It ain't nothing but love over here. All right, let's hear this audio.
I went out to audition for Friday After Next as Money Mike, not the Santa Claus. And that is the honest God truth. I had no reason to go on there and to go on Shannon Sharp's show and lie about any of that. That's what I auditioned for. I guess when Katt Williams did it, they added the whole pimp twist to that character, which was actually a better decision and made it funnier. Cause ain't no way in the hell I could have executed that role like that. And I'm glad that they made that decision and they put me in a Santa Claus role, which was actually perfect. So when I got back to LA, they said, hey, your role has...
I ain't gonna lie. I like the way everybody's, the response to him is somewhat positive. You know what I'm saying? It's not like bashing and all that good stuff. So, no one's like, oh man, da da da. It's all like, hey, bro, you know what I mean? Hey, this how you feel? You know what I mean? Hey, respect. Woo woo. You know what I'm saying? Everybody kind of giving him that respect. You know what I'm saying? So
you're gonna be the Santa Claus, and here's the Santa Claus suit. Put it on, and here's your lines. Sat in the trailer, went over the lines, went over my stuff with Cube, and the rest is history. Had no reason. I just want to clarify that. Had no reason to lie. Went out to audition.
So he said his piece respectfully. You know what I'm saying? That's Ricky Smiley. Shout out to Ricky Smiley, of course. Respectfully, and he gave his points. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all think, you know what I mean, he was on it, I think it's just a slight misunderstanding. I don't know. I don't know. We reacting to what we seeing, but I think it's a slight misunderstanding. I don't think I don't know. I don't think it was that I don't know. I don't think it was that bad. It was that you know what I mean? All right. What's this right here? What's this one right here?
He's supposed to be
this one right here. It sounds like it says Katt Williams talking about Cedric the Entertainer stealing his jokes and the problem he got with Steve Harvey. Shannon Sharp got one with this interview. Okay, so they more social media response. Sounds like it's just you and me, baby. Netflix. Tubi respond. Yo, hold up. I read this first before looking up there. Yo, this is Tubi. Tubi says, sound like it's just you and me, baby. Talking about Netflix. Yo, that's funny. That's ridiculous. This is funny. This is funny. Oh man. Okay. I just seen that, so I just had to check out what's going on there. All right. Here we have where it says hold on. It says Kevin Hart responds after Katt Williams seemingly calls him an industry plant and gatekeeper. He says, gotta get that anger up. Ouch, champ. One more time. Kevin Hart responds after Katt Williams seemingly calls him an industry plant and gatekeeper. He says, gotta get that anger up out you, champ.
Had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to LA and in his first year in LA, he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What?
I mean, okay.
You think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words. You didn't know? Yeah, Kevin Hart purchased it, so he's now doing Comic View. That happened at the same time that they gave DC Young Fly Hollywood Squares. Where? Yeah, because they tell you that there's...
Is he going to, or is there somewhere where is it the video? Is that they going to play?
Gatekeepers, but we keep seeing the same people open the gate. Didn't Kevin open the gate and let Tiffany in? Ain't he now opening it up? Don't such and such open the gate? What do you mean ain't no gatekeepers? There's 100 gates out here.
Would you?
Everyone I've seen got a keeper. I know so many things I should know, and they all already have.
Okay, well, Kevin Hart response says, "Got to get that anger up out you, chap." That's Kevin's response. You know what I'm saying? And okay, yo, I mean, we got this one. It says a throwback. It says this is a throwback clip. Oh, hold on.
Tracing with Katt.
Says a clip of Kevin Hart speaking on Katt Williams resurfaces amidst Katt's recent comments. See, all these things that resurfaces. Bro, y'all going to finding these things and putting it on there, but okay.
Williams comes from, you keep pointing at Hollywood. Hollywood this, the white man, this, and this. When do you take responsibility for your actions? You had the shot.
Katt was in that position at one point.
You were the guy.
Yeah.
You were set up to be the star. You didn't show up to work. You fucked off promo shoots. You fucked off your promo fucking trips that they had set up for you. You became a risk to the studios, which is why the studios stopped fucking with you.
Why was he a risk?
He chose drugs.
Oh, okay.
Take responsibility for what you chose and say, you know what? I gotta fix me, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna stand up for comedy. So when you say Tiffany Haddish doesn't deserve or isn't really a comedian, and these other women have worked hard, which they have. Shouts out to Melanie Camacho. Shouts out to Lunel. Shouts out to Leslie.
Damn, bro was on the sauce. What he means drug? You talking about herb? Because I thought that's the only thing bro does.
Who are all underneath the umbrella of Katt Williams. Katt Williams, have you ever used your platform to fucking bring the people that were under you up? You haven't. So because you haven't, don't shit on those that now are.
Yo, this should be the actual Kevin response. Like the fact he's chilling about like this is an old clip. It sounds like he responded to the thing right now. This ain't old.
Use my platform, and I brought my guys and girls up. The brand of Kevin Hart is a brand that's expanded so far, whether you like me or not. My presence in comedy will forever be felt because I'm a fucking boss. With Katt Williams.
Damn. Yo. This should have been Kevin's response right here. This should have been his response. You know what I'm saying? It would have made it juicier. But his response, the response he has right now, is actually better because it's a lot more, you know what I mean? More welcoming, more soothing, more as opposed to, but this one right here, this would have been the one that, you know what I mean, would have been like, oh, you already know who's going to come in there. It would have been, if you like the messiness. I don't like the messiness. I'm just saying for entertainment purposes. It's all content. Yeah. All right. Okay. So these are the responses we have to the Katt Williams thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, it's everywhere. Look, everybody, he did not come to play. Here are some of the biggest moments you may have missed in the Katt Williams sit down with Shannon Sharp. I already seen all this. I'm not trying to see it again. If you haven't seen it, go see it. I've seen it's a 3-hour long interview, bro. Like I don't want to watch another, you know what I mean, anymore of the part two. You know what I'm saying? Go see the full interview. To be honest, it's better when you see the full thing. Depending on what kind of person you are. But anyway, all right. Shout out to them. Let's see. Shout out to community, man. Community going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to community. You know what I'm saying?
This is not cool, guys.
Is this still going on or is it done? Because I don't know. I don't know if I'm even up to date on that. I think it might be done. Yeah, I think it's done. Okay. Well, I guess it's still going. I don't know. Oh, it's still going. Okay. I'm going to come back to this, though. Let's see, because in my history, I watched this already earlier. Shout out to, of course, community. Shout out to the, biggest bros, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Toke. You know what I mean? Where's that video? Where's that video? I be watching a lot of stuff, man. See all the information I be trying to gather for y'all mentally. Yo, where is the video I'm looking for though? I cannot find it. Here it is. All right. Here's where this is Shannon Sharp's, response. Okay? This is Shannon Sharp's response to the Katt Williams thing. We're going to let this ad finish through. But this is Shannon Sharp's response to the Katt Williams
at Health for California.
Yeah, we got to address this elephant in the room. I don't know if you saw it today, but I saw it. He ginormous. And he been causing the stir since I had Katt Williams on my podcast.
Oh, man.
Gil. And the thing is that when he came, I had reached out to Katt last year. And he said he's going to get to me. And so but in the meantime, I've had Steve.
Pause though, but it's only me. Does Shannon Sharp use chapstick? Not chapstick, like lip. Whatever. Like his lips look like he pause, as I said. But he look like it's oiled up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it's supposed to look like, as I said. Pause again, but you got what I'm saying. Like it looked like he be putting that thing. Oh man.
Be on the pod. I've had Cedric the Entertainer on the pod. I've had Michael Blackston on the pod. Ricky Smiley on the pod. And so everybody's with the exception of Steve. Steve didn't really tell any stories about the comedy thing. He just told how he started out in comedy. And I was like, well, CJ, did you hear about this? And there's some things that I've heard over the years that we asked, and people they ask, they're like, well, how did you hear this? Where did you get this from? I got my sources too.
I wonder how those sources be finding the information though, like on some real joint. Like, how do these sources find? Like, I've always wondered that when people ask those questions, that the people are like, yo, how did you know that? It's like, how did you know that? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's snitching? Who talking over there? You know what I mean? Because how you find this out? Like, if I didn't believe that, what I'm saying, this information should be out there, how did you get this information? You know what I'm saying? These are, it's just. If I had that button for the Law and Order thing, I think. But yeah, anyway, whatever.
We try to make sure that we cover everything and we as thorough as possible. But my thing is, Gil, is that look, you come to my platform, you talk. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to be I had no idea.
Getting all your daily nutrients is hard work, but nutrition gaps in your diet are inevitable.
No idea where Katt was going to go. I had the only thing that like I said, he went 30 minutes and I didn't even get a question in. I didn't ask him, man, where he was from, how old he was, how many brothers and sisters he had. I didn't ask him anything. Yo. He just says, this is what's on my mind.
Yo.
Yeah. But that's what makes for a great interview. You know what I mean? Because, he probably listened to that interview and felt some type of way, obviously did. But, it's like having you have the ball in your hand.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
He had the ball in his hand.
Yes.
Right. He's making the call. They're coming to him. Like he said, I'm getting all these things and I'm trying to change it. I'm saying I'm not going to do this. Right. I don't want this. I don't want that. Well, how long before they stop asking you to do stuff? If you're going to keep denying and trying to change something, right? Before they just move on. So I think the problem is the balls you didn't want, someone else picked them up and became a star with it. Right.
That's the thing. One man's meat is another man's poison. But I guess he didn't want to drop his standards to achieve that, and and that's the whole thing. He's saying, I didn't want to sell. People call him to sell their soul, but he didn't want to change who he was. Mind you, who he is, everybody's different. So, what I'm saying, that the fact that he didn't want to do it don't mean for that the next person wants to do it makes them any less or better or anything like that. It's just everybody is different. Things are tailored for different people. You know what I'm saying? So I get where they're coming from with this.
Now you want to try to diminish the person's stardom, right? He's a plant. No, he probably was a plant. Now he's a fucking tree. He's a tree now, right? He's done got his roots into these ground and he's stabilized,
right?
Right, and I think that's the problem. When he had the ball, I don't think he capitalized the way he wanted to. Genius. What he does is great.
Yeah.
His movie roles.
Absolutely not. And I think the thing is that.
I think he was, I guess, yeah, he kind of had, but I don't think he was blaming. I think he just, I don't know. Okay.
I told people, I was like, look, out the gate in 24, I said, we're going to break the internet. I said, the guy that I got live, I said, the person that I got teed up. Gil, you know, like, a lot of times, and I've done over 100 of these just for Club Shay Shay, much more because I used to do a lot of interviews when I was at CBS. And so, you're like, I think this is going to be really, really, really good. But you don't know because there have been some that I thought I did an excellent job and it didn't get the views, the likes, the mention, and didn't go viral like I thought it would. And I did some I thought it did was okay, but it just took off. But this one I had a sense. And I remember asking, talking to Jordan and talking to CJ and the makeup, and it's like, what you think? And everybody was just shaking their head. I was like, what? They're like, you don't get. They're like, Shannon, this is gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
I see. Sure I don't know because I'm trying to stay in my role as the interviewer and not pick a side.
Yeah.
I'm going to, he says something funny, I'm going to laugh, but I'm trying to stay as straight and narrow as I possibly can. I'm not trying to push him in any direction. You just go, you just do you, and I'm going to try to follow you wherever you go. And, but I'm, if there's something that I think that the audience is going to want to follow up to, I'm going to try to get that in there.
Yeah.
But Gil, I mean, I remember walking out and CJ, the producer of the show, he's like, Shannon, this is going to blow up the internet. I said, you think so? I said, I think it was good. He's like, no, you haven't done anything like this. And it's going crazy.
It's because there's a history and the guest you had already laid the dominoes up for someone who's saying, wait, hold on. I got the ace cards on all y'all. Hold on. That's not how this played out.
Right.
And he gets to.
That's literally how he came in, though. He's like, how you going to come in here and let these people lie to you? Oh, yeah, I know a lot of things about exactly how he came in, too. Like, I got
his trump. Yeah. And that's what that was. There were some episodes that I did and not like this one where someone is getting to Trump and make himself like, no, that's not what happened.
That's not what happened.
But I had some that after we finished, I said, yo, we're gonna blow. But how does he look at me after this?
Right.
Because sometimes when you're doing an interview and the guy gets so comfortable, he starts saying some things.
Right.
He starts.
And that's the thing, Gil. I'm cool with Steve Harvey. I'm cool with Ricky Smiley. I'm cool with Said the Entertainer. I'm cool with Kevin Hart. I know Michael Blackson a little bit, but I don't know him. I don't have his number. But a lot of the people that Earthquake, my dog, I told her, Quake all the time. Now, he's the guy that I talk to more than any of those guys. But do I have conversations with Steve Harvey? Absolutely. Have I talked to Kevin Hart? Yeah, been to Kev's house, checked his car collection, and just saw him at an event the other night. So I have a personal relationship. I'm not saying we boys, they come to my house and I go to their house, but we have a friendly relationship that we cool. And so my thing is, I'm like, well, that's the hardest part because
because he ain't trying to step on no toes, by asking too much about these individuals, and they were like, oh, so it's being an interviewer is the line is thin.
He's saying things about people, and I'm like, man, I say the best thing for me is just to be Switzerland, stay neutral, ask the questions, and then I'm gonna let the viewing audience. I'm not taking a side. I'm gonna let the viewing audience take their side. Cedric has already responded. Michael Blackson has responded. I don't know if Katt's gonna respond. But it wasn't our faith. One of our faithfuls said that damn the portier is true, sir. Katt took one sip. Nah. No, actually, we got Jordan can tell you, we should have had the cameras rolling when he walked in.
Oh, he was gone already. But you know, and I don't think a lot of people really understand, like, when you're coming from the athletic side, you have more integrity, right?
Yeah.
Than just beat writer.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Who's trying to make their name off of interviews.
Right.
Need a car? Well, good news. Book one with convenient delivery on Turo. And guess what?
Dealing with these ads, man. I think we're about to call it a video, right?
Interviews. Right. There's somewhere I had to erase whole 20, 30 minutes of rants.
Right.
Anyways, well, that's the video though. We got up to like what, 11 minutes and 37 seconds. So got another give or take 4 minutes to go. You can go check it out yourself for sure. Finish it through, but y'all let me know what y'all think about it, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Being an interviewer is something, you know what I'm saying? Because he's giving his perspective. His response to it now, as shining sharp as an interview. It's like, hey, look, I know these people. I'm cool with them, bruh. I'm cool with him too. So it's like, you know what I mean? I just play the neutral card, bro. I'm Switzerland in this motherfucker. I'm Switzerland, bro. I'm just chilling, just trying to mediate this joint. I'm the UN or whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to the Nightcap.